What's up guys, welcome back to Quake Combat. This week we have our camera lady. This is my partner Marisa, so she does all the filming and all the editing usually. Today we're going to touch on something that we haven't done yet. It's very basic, it's just blocking kicks. A whole variation of ways to block kicks, Thai style, Dutch style. We're going to catch some, we're also going to counter some high kicks or counter some mid kicks, okay? So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is learn how to block the kick Thai style. So I spent a bit of time in Thailand and I came across a couple of different ways the Thais did it. They all had different opinions on their foot positioning, their elbow to knee, whether the elbow should touch the knee or should go outside or inside. It was always different, but the gist was roughly the same, right? So what we're going to do guys is we're going to block the left kick first. So I'm right-handed, so it's going to be my rear leg. A lot of people bring it straight up and out here, which is fine, but I feel like you allow the person to get more of a chance to change their kick on the way, or even come higher and come over your knee. So when I like to block with my rear leg, I bring it forward, boom, and I try to sort of intercept the kick on the way in. So I'll show you the difference. If Marisa throws a kick and I leave my leg here and bring it straight up, I sort of catch the foot, but the foot could go over. If she kicked a little bit higher, it goes over my knee and hits my arm because my leg's coming straight up. However, when I bring my leg forwards a little bit and do the exact same blocking motion, I can intercept the kick. So you see how I bring my leg, same thing, I bring it up, I connect my elbow and my knee, but I bring my leg forwards. So this is personally why I don't like connecting my elbow and my knee, because my knee's going to stop eventually. I'm going to take the kick on the arm, and some people just kick too hard. So I like to bring my knee sort of forwards in front of my arm, and this way it's going to take all the impact, and if it comes over, yeah, then my arm's going to be the last resort to protect myself. So it looks like this. She kicks high, I bring my knee up and forwards again. Okay, so my arms stay here, and let's say the kick does come over, I'm nice and strong, boom. It's my arm's still there to protect me. One problem with that is if I bring my knee very, very high and they go low, they're going to scoop completely under my leg. Boom. The benefit of connecting my knee to my elbow is my leg does stay relatively low, so I might be able to actually catch the low kick if I do connect my knee to my elbow. Okay, so you guys can play with that and decide which one's better. We're going to move on to the other side now. So this is the easiest side to block because that leg has the furthest to travel. Okay, so I can see it coming for longer. So to make it a little bit easier on myself, if I stand a little bit over here in line with Marisa's lead leg, if she's orthodox, now the kick has even further to come, so I have a little bit more time to react, okay? But an important thing about this kick is not to bring your knee straight up. You've obviously got to open your hip like this, you've got to point your hip out, make sure your knee is pointing out to take the kick shin on shin. If I don't do that and they kick the side of my leg, boom, it knocks my leg across and it still really hurts on the outside. It's still muscle. I'm sure you guys have seen calf kicks in the UFC and they've been really effective and really popular lately. This is why your leg goes dead and it's very hard to walk on it. I call it a flat tire. So I'm going to point my knee out. I'm going to bring my leg up. I don't really have to bring it forwards at all because I can't move forwards, right? Because my leg's already where it naturally is. My back leg, I can bring it forwards to block. Here, boom. It goes straight up and out on a 45-degree angle. So if she throws a mid kick, boom. And I know guys, a lot of people tell you to point your toes down or pull them up. I don't think it matters. In my opinion, I don't think this and this is going to change anything to do with that kick. I think the kick's coming no matter what, stop it with your shin, okay? People say that if they kick your foot, it'll break your foot. But if I point my toe like that and they kick me on the toes, that's going to hurt just as bad. So I think it's a lose-lose. So just whatever, just hang your foot there and lift your leg up. Boom. Okay? So that's how we block the kick, Thai style, guys. And now we're going to go over hand positioning. So a lot of people, when they block it Thai style, they stand here and they keep their hands here and they go boom. I've seen Dutch people block Thai style and they bring their hands over here like this. So this is in case, before I said how if the kick comes high, this is compensating for that. So you lift your leg up, boom, and I put my hands both on the side there just in case it comes over. So guys, when I have gloves on, alright, I have this knuckle here to protect my hand. I have all the padding on the back of the glove to protect my hand. So I try to share the load across my hands like this, okay? So I'm going to quickly touch on this and I'm going to teach you about that block after. So let's say Marisa, she throws a mid kick and I manage to block it, boom. Okay, and now I do it again Thai style, but she comes high. That can still hurt. That's still a lot of power to take on one hand. So what I can do is put my hands here like this to share the load, even though I'm up on one leg. So I'm just being, I'm taking a precautionary measure for both kicks. So she goes high. I just put my hands there, boom, boom. And if it goes low and gets my waist, my shins there, if it comes high, both my hands there to protect me. So what we're going to do is go over a Dutch style way to block the head kick. This is a good way to block the head kick, but not every single time because you're still getting hit technically. And some judges will score this as a clean shot, some will score it as a block. So it always risky. If you can, avoid the kick, alright? But anyway, this is how you do it. So, like I said before, there's going to be a point where your knee can't rise high enough to stop head kicks. Unless you've got extremely long legs, which I have seen happen before. But what we're going to do is catch this kick. But how I'm going to block it first is like this. So I share the load on both my gloves. I have a big pad on the back. I have this padded finger bit here. I also have a padded palm. And what I'm going to do is put my gloves together and make this wall like this. Okay, I'm going to put that on the side of my head. I pull my head down, boom, like this. So I'll be like this. I turtle everything up, boom. I hide myself. I tuck my elbows in. I don't have them flared out for my ribs. I try to cover my ribs and my head just in case. So Marisa throws the high 8. I block it like that. As you can see, there's still a little bit of force. Okay, this is why I don't recommend it as using this one all the time. Intercepting the kick, avoiding it, these are all better ways in my opinion. And now on the other side, she throws the high 4. Boom. I just bring my opposite side hand, bang, in front, palm first. And make sure you cover the back of your head, guys, with the glove. So your glove has to come back a little bit like this. Because if it doesn't, the foot can wrap around the back and hit you on the back and it will still knock you out or still cause you to be a little bit wobbled, okay? So my hands go together like this and they shift back a little bit and I tuck everything in. She throws a high 8. Boom. Okay? And the beauty of this way of blocking, guys, is it gives me an opportunity to catch the kick really well. Okay? So you guys can see there's a groove here in your glove. So if Marisa gives me her leg, the leg fits perfectly into this groove, the Achilles does, and the back of the calf. So if she tries to pull her leg back, can't pull it back because I just squeeze, alrighty? Same thing happens here on this side. If I grab it like this, I grab hold of the Achilles and it's very hard to pull your leg back, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that grip in mid-air when she throws the high kick. So she throws the high 8, boom. I just fold my wrist down like this and I grab hold of the back of the leg. But as you can see, the foot is still hooked in my arm or it's hooked in my head. I can't pull it past. I can just let go and punch directly from here. Boom. Or I can grab hold of it and sweep it past me. So I get hold of it. Now I'm going to move myself back a little bit. Now I have hold of the leg like I showed you before. I can sweep, I can low kick, I can punch, or I can pull them forwards. But the one I like to do the most is just toss it straight into the ground. Boom, and throw my low kick. What I don't do, guys, is once I have hold of it, I don't just throw it around because they can spinning back fist you. Boom, alrighty? So when I throw it, bang, I throw it straight into the ground, boom, and make them do that, and then I chop their leg. Exactly the same on the other side, just with my other hand. So I'm here, I throw the high kick, bang, and then I bend my wrist straight down and grab hold of the leg. And once I'm there, I can pass it past or choose my counter. Okay, so when you do that last counter quickly, it'll look really nice and smooth. So now that we have that way to block the kick, guys, we're going to mix that with the Thai style, which I've seen a few times. I saw it from a friend of mine that I used to train with a lot at my gym, Lee Gar, a guy called Jan Antelik, and he was very, very good at this style. So what he would do is he would have his knee up Thai style, but he would have his hands Dutch style. So it looked like this. Alrighty? So if he caught it on his shin, brilliant, he'd counter. But if it came over the shin to his hands, he could still grab it. So I really, really like this and I adopted this style, and it was definitely one of my preferred ways to block a kick. You just have to be aware of them throwing a punch after that kick. If they throw an 8x2, you just have to be conscious of that. Boom, that side of your face is open. In case you guys need to find a solution to this problem, I'll let you guys do that. Now we're going to move on to Thai style catching, guys. So we went over the way to block the kick Thai style before, which was our standard check guard. Boom. And then we added our Dutch style hands to it. Bang. Alright, so these are all ways you guys can play around with and get creative with. Find one that suits you the best. Now we're going to catch a kick. Alright, like the Thais do. We're going to catch it on the side, not on our rib cage. Alright, what I'm going to do is catch it with my lat. Okay, I know that sometimes people kick too fast and I don't get time and I just end up catching it and it does hit my ribs. But try not to get into that habit, guys. How I want to do it correctly, I'm going to throw the around kick at my body. Okay, and I'm going to scoop over like this with my arm and tuck my arm in really tight. But as I do that, the point of impact at its hardest is going to be about here if they line their kick up correctly. So if Marisa throws a kick and she steps out correctly outside the foot, she aligns herself with the center of my body, her leg with the center of my body, that's where the impact's going to be stronger. So she steps and kicks, boom, that's really, really going to hurt. So what I need to do is take myself off that line. I need to take myself to the side and move the point of impact past its most powerful. And that way the kick will slow down a little bit and be a little easier to catch and a little less powerful once I actually get hold of it. So as she throws the kick, I step like this. I take a small step and I go with the kick, okay? But as I do that, I need to turn my back a little bit and catch it on my lat, not on my ribcage. So as she kicks, I turn like this, boom, and now I've caught it on my muscle. Right now I'm in a pretty good position. All I would do is reposition my feet, boom, like this, right? And what you can do, if you catch too deep, like I have here, and I'm still in range for jabbing stuff and just someone annoying me, I can obviously sweep, I can punch, or I can slide back down the leg, whoop, to the ankle. So Marisa's got short legs, so I don't get very far away, but now her foot is hooked on my back. And I have hold of the Achilles, and I try to touch my thumb to my chin, boom, like this. And it puts a lot of pressure on the back of the leg and it hurts. So I have hold of it nice and tight.
This is awful.
And now I can punch, bang. I can drive them backwards if I need to. I can pull them forwards. It's entirely up to me, but I can feel. That's the most important thing. You quite often see a lot of Thais bring their knee into the chest like this. They'll bend their leg in and they'll grab hold of your head and they'll drive in and they'll control you like this. When I feel them come in, I'm just going to pivot. So she comes in to do that. I do that and now I'm back to where I started in the same position. The main thing is, as the kick comes, I step across, I turn my body, I take it on my lat, and I have to move myself away from the hardest point of impact, which is exactly where I am right now if they throw a perfect kick. She kicks, boom, and now I'm here. And I react, bang. I've seen Buakal do this one, boom, kick that supporting leg. There's many, many things you can do. Boom, you can go on forever.
Wait, forever?
Boom. Alrighty guys, you guys get creative with that. Exactly the same on the other side, except there's a couple of things you can change if you want to, is you'll end up in southpaw. I can step across like this and turn my back, or as I step, I drag back a little bit. She throws at 8, now I'm in southpaw. Everything's the same. Boom. Ah. It's up to you guys. So, let's recap everything we did, guys. We went over Thai style, Dutch style, that Thai and Dutch style hybrid way to block the kick, and then the traditional Thai way of just catching the kicks and countering back, okay? So our first one, guys, we went over. Marisa throws her forward. I'm just going to bring my leg up, make sure my hips pointing out or my knees pointing out. Remember, it doesn't matter how your foot is, in my opinion. My hand's on my head. I can bring my knee to my elbow, or I can bring it inside or outside. Entirely up to you. She kicks, boom, and I block. My rear foot is flat, in my opinion, because that's when I feel strong when my back foot's flat. If I'm on my toes, I feel like I can get knocked off balance a bit. She kicks, boom. Alrighty, now we go over the Dutch style. She's gonna kick, and I'm just gonna use my hands to stop the head kick. Boom. Alrighty, so if I have my gloves on, they'll be connecting like this, nice, big and padded, and I block the kick. Now I have the Thai and the Dutch style. She throws a mid kick, I put my hands there, just as a precaution. Now she comes high. I have my hands there as well. I can catch the kicks the same way. She throws a high kick to my head. I come over with my hand and grab hold of the Achilles. And now I'm here. Pull them around, knock them off balance, whatever you want to do. And now I have the traditional Thai way. So she's going to throw her 8. point of impact is the center of my body. I'm going to take myself off the center line, turn my back and move with the kick and time it. Boom. And once I'm here, I squeeze and I pull my thumb, boom, up to my chin, create the pressure on the back of the leg. If you do it hard enough, it'll bring them up on their toes like this. And I can drive them backwards. Just be strong when you do this. Don't catch a kick like limp dick, you know, don't be soft. Boom, be strong, be in control, and punch, and just be very decisive of what you're gonna do. I don't sit here and try to decide, just catch it, whack. And this, boom, will give you time to decide to do something else. Ready? Boom. So guys, I actually missed a little bit out in that video, just intercepting kicks, so I had Selby come in the next day. Another way that we're going to deal with the kick, guys, is if we can see the kick coming, and we're going to intercept it by throwing our low kick. So this doesn't really work so well against low kicks because you're going to end up on, your leg's going to end up on the inside. So if it's low kick versus low kick, you're going to end up on your ass. I see Selby going to go throw a low kick at the outside of my leg, boom, and I try and intercept it like this. You can see that if Selby has more torque than me, I'm going to lose because I'm on the inside and I'm going to be off balance and I'm going to land up on my ass. So again, boom, I went up like that. So what we use this against high kicks or against mid kicks. So instead of catching and blocking all that stuff we did before, there's two ways we're going to do it. One, we're going to see it and we're going to intercept it before it gets here. And two, it's going to hit us and we're going to react. Okay, so let's deal with the reaction one first. If Selby throws a left kick to my body or to my head, we'll throw it to my body today, and I see it too late and it hits me, I can use that touch reaction, but boom, to go. So as soon as it hits me, I use that as my indicator to throw, because as soon as it hits me, that means he's still up in the air on one leg. And his leg is still up, and I have time to chop out his inside leg. So he throws the mid-8, but boom. It's very simple, but it's very, very effective, okay? I can block it how I did Dutch style, or even if I do it too late, if I'm just standing here and he kicks, boom, bang. I can chop the inside and at least score a point back. It's not gonna really, you could hurt somebody's knee. However, I don't think so, because the angle they're gonna be, if they turn properly and throw their kick, you're gonna kick them in the back of the leg and it's gonna go boom. So it's not really gonna do any ligament damage, but you're gonna be even on the scoreboard, which is the main thing. The other way we can deal with it is if I see it coming. So let's use the other leg for an example this time. So the first example is if I'm too late, Selby throws a right kick, but boom, and I chop the inside. The second example is I'm gonna step. I preempt this. I see the movement, I recognize the hip movement, the step, everything, and he throws a kick. Boom. And I step and throw my kick before he manages to land his. So all I do, guys, is I step straight across, I cover the back of my head with my hand, just in case he's coming high. And I chop the inside. I can afford to kick with my foot if I want to, but I don't recommend it because it doesn't really have any power. Sort of head down the lower end of the shin. So Selby throws the mid kick, boom, and I chop low. You should be able to knock somebody over on this one, and that's just an additive to all the other ways you have to deal with the kick. So guys, you're going to have different ways to catch the kicks. Lots of different cultures do it different ways. These are ones that I've had success with in my career, and I've had friends that use them quite frequently. If you watch any Thai fight in Lumpini or anything like that, I'm sure you'll see them catching kicks all the time. They always catch and then kick back straight away because kicks are really high point scorers. If you watch a lot of kickboxing, a lot of Glory and stuff like that, you'll see a lot of Dutch fighters and Eastern European fighters block the kick like that. It's very popular over there. The other hybrid way, I haven't seen that too often. I just saw it with my training partner Jan when I was a bit younger. So if you guys can find that, post the link in the comments below and I'll have a look at it. Other than that, subscribe, hit the notification bell, thumbs up, everything like that. I'll see you guys next time.